How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? It is Thursday, May 3rd, just after 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. Some good action going on in the stock market, I must say. So what did you guys trade today? There was a lot of good opportunities. We had AMC, LEDS with an epic move. U1 just popped up. What else did we have? OCGN with a nice move off of that 9. BTX. WNW. EFOI. A lot of good setups out here today. So what I want to talk about right off the bat is AMC. So AMC, and this happened last time when GameStop had a real big run on it. People all get excited and they watch this thing run up $50 a share, hits a high of $74, and then it starts crashing down like this, and I get all kinds of messages, Facebook Messenger, private messages, emails, people freaking out, asking me if they should sell it or continue to hold. Well, first off, what we teach here at Trading Learning 101, every single trade, you should have a plan. You should know when you're going to be taking profits or when you're going to be cutting your losses. I mean, you got to take a step back and realize, hey, AMC, this thing just ran from $10 a share all the way up to $74. Sure, it could keep going higher, but realistically, let me bring you back down to earth. Most people have to wait their whole lives investing in 401ks to get a payday like this. You just had AMC run up $50 a share in a week. That's unheard of. That's unheard of with stocks under $100. So also expect as well, when stocks have run-ups like this, it just ran non-stop for a week. Look at this daily chart. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 straight green days here. Then you had one red day, followed by a doji, and then one big green day. Every single day, the stock has been doing 500 million in volume. You're going to expect people to take profits. They're going to take profits off the table. So it's like a domino effect. When people stop making money and prices keep going lower and lower and they're not making a high, people start to panic and freak out. And we all know in the morning, it could be super volatile out of the open. Look at this. From $51, it rips up to $62. A $10 move right there out of the open. Gets denied at the previous day's closing price at $62. From 62, it slams all the way down nonstop to $41. That's a $20 fall right there. and then it bounces right back up. And then you could tell the selling pressure is really extreme. People are panicking just based off of how tight and long this pullback is. People are selling into that first pop back up right here. But AMC, this very well, it could keep going. It could. But what I'm trying to preach is you should have a plan every single trade that you take. It never hurts to take profits off the table. It never does. Even if you sell in fourths, if a stock moves up and you're up in profit, lock in a little bit of it. Take 1/4 off the table. Moves up a little bit more, take a little bit off the table. Pay yourself as the stock performs. I see a lot of posts out there saying that AMC is going to 100K. If that happens, that'll be awesome. Great. Even if it runs to $1,000, who knows? That it's never happened in history of a stock ever doing that. Maybe AMC will be the first one to do that. But it's all riding on hope. And I don't like riding on hope. You always want to try to have an open mind. Anything's possible in the stock market. Never try to count a stock like AMC out. But come on, you got to have a plan. You know, I know it's hard when you're up $70 and then you watch it fall down $20. And then you're thinking, dang, I should have sold at least a little something when it was up there at that $70. Now I got to wait around and I'm going to check my phone nonstop throughout the day to see if this thing continues to push up or is it going to continue to sell off. So trading a stock like this at the open, it causes a lot of FOMO, fear of missing out. And you can get caught on the wrong side and it can just destroy your day. Easily, yeah, got caught right here trying to buy this breakout over the previous day's close at 62. And to watch it slam down like that, $20, that would hurt. It's called tunnel vision. You're all caught up into this one stock when there's a lot more opportunities out there and that offer easier setups. Stock like LEDS. Look at how effortlessly this thing just pushed up. We had this on the pre-market prep. Wow. Stock just had a big jump on it. What stock? LADS just had a quick snap up on it. It's a low float stock. 2.4 million float, 23 million in volume. That's a good move for this type of stock. It ran from, what was it? $12 all the way up to $21. Gee, that's a huge snap on it from 17 to $19. It just ripped up $2 a share. Let's see if it gets that snap up to 20. No, I don't think it's going to happen. It could, but the way that it snapped up like that and pulled right back down, have to be patient with this type of stock. So what did you guys trade out there today? TIGR ran today. Yeah, that's a real good run for TIGR from 22 to 25. So this is what I'm talking about right here. You can't get tunnel vision on a stock like AMC. I know you want to get excited with everybody else, but there's other opportunities out there. And you got to try to tell yourself that and realize, like, yo, I'm paying just too much attention to this one particular stock. There's a lot of volume pumping into it. It's overcrowded. It's going to lead to randomness. And then we had LEDS on watch in our pre-market prep. This was recently in play. We've been watching this for a few days. It's been pulling back, gearing up, making this big wedge. And in the pre-market prep, we said, let's see if it holds this $12. And if it starts to break up over $12.50 and $13, volume's going to come back into this. Because people are going to have it flashing up on their stock scanners like this. You see how it kept popping up here on my stock scanner? It just kept popping up and popping up. Look at how many times it kept popping up. I have a counter on this Momo low float scanner. This thing hit my scanner 451 times. So every single time LEDS pops off on the scanner, it's going to get more and more people's attention. And look what happens. When you got a stock that keeps popping up on a momentum scanner, more and more volume keeps flooding into it. It's a low float stock, which means there's a low supply out there. Everybody gets on the same page and they all attack it. And from 12 ripping all the way up to $21, that's a $9 move right here. Almost $10 to the upside, all within from 10. It topped out at 11:30. So an hour and a half, this stock moved up $11. Also, U1. This thing was recently in play. It popped off yesterday. Yesterday it ran from $9 to $13. So you got to keep eyes on these former runners, guys, because shorts attack these. When they run up like this, the instant thing that shorts think is it doesn't deserve to be up this high and for no reason. So we're going to wait for the backside of it and we're going to short it and ride it back down to where it came from, which is what they did. They jumped in, failed there, so they all jump in, get some morning dip here, and then when shorts have to cover their position, how do they get out of their position? They have to buy to cover. So once shorts start buying and covering their positions, it's like a domino effect. And that's when you start to see stocks skip up in price like this. And it can be so crazy like that because more and more and more shorts cover. And then it starts popping up on the scanners. And then on top of it, you have retail investors. They're all chasing after it and buying it. It's what I like to call the double whammy. Boom, the double whammy. When you have shorts covering and you have retail traders all buying, you get the double whammy, and the stock runs from $10.50 all the way up to almost $13.50. Happens all the time. So now we got AMC blowing up over that VWAP from 48 to 54. Have to be careful with your size when trading these types of stocks when they're skipping dollars at a time. It's all fun and games and good when you're on the right side, but when you're on the wrong side, it can suck. Yep, we had a nice move on GTT from 3s up to almost 5. EXPR's heating up a little bit. That could have a nice little good bounce on it back up to almost 6. BBBY. See, this was in play yesterday. And then this morning, it's got that morning sell-off. I try to teach and tell you guys, let these suckers sell off and then let them start to level out. From 32 up to 34, that's a nice $2 range per share. Oh, and then we also had WKHS this morning. This was, it ran yesterday from 9:50 to 11:50. Runs after hours up to 14. Gaps up this morning. Look at that explosion. This opens at 1420s and rips all the way up to 1850. That's a big rip. Also, BB. This had a good run as well, all the way up to 20 bucks. Now all these low float stocks are popping off. U1 could have a good bounce on it. LEDS. I think the party's over on LEDS. It's overcrowded now. That's another reoccurring theme that I'll see in the chat with the new traders that show up. They'll call out a stock like LEDS, but they'll call it out when it ran and it's running up to its highs. Like somebody will call it out LEDS up here. And it's like, bruh, it just ran from 12 to 21. There's no way I'm going to chase after that and buy it. So a saying that I like to use is, if you're seeing it and it made its move, it's too late. You missed the party. You always want to be the first one to the party and see it before everybody else, which is what we did in the pre-market prep. Am I wrong, guys? This morning, I had LEDS on watch. We put out a plan. We said for it to hold up at 12 and let it push up to 1250, 13, and let's see if volume pours into it. If volume pours into it, that's that demand, that lightning bolt. That's what we want. And we are a lot more comfortable holding on to these trades as people chase in and buy this stock. Look at AMC just go on a tear now. It can be hard though. Having a stock, you wake up, it's gapping up to 74. And then you hold on to it, and then it's down to 40 bucks. That's a $30 drop. That's hard to hold through. It's just too stressful. Yeah, we also had NIO have a good run today as well. Probably won't do much of anything else today. Has to set back up. So today's Thursday. We got tomorrow's Friday. Friday we'll be doing live trading in the Discord. Should be an interesting day tomorrow. A lot of good opportunities this past week. Let's see here. We scroll up. We got a few of you guys that made some good profit today. I closed out today up just over 4,400. Gotta say, I glance over at the screen from time to time, and what a bunch of traders. Mr. Wolf, you are creating monsters. Just seeing you guys show up every day, over time, I just see you guys get better and better and better. It's because you're surrounding yourself with good traders and people on the same page. We're all here to be successful. So you surround yourself with who you want to be or what you aspire to be, and it rubs off on you. It really does. Cupcake, big thanks to Mr. Wolf and everyone here in the Wolf Pack. I'm becoming a better trader because of you guys and everything that I learn from you. Cupcake made almost 700 bucks today. Awesome. There was one more up in here. Got one there. He posted another one here. Samantha Trades, new member here. Just made my monthly Wolfpack investment back with that LED, even with my little bitty account. Woohoo, thank you. One trade, that's all it takes for you to make back your membership fee. That's it. Hawk Driver, keep it real, Trading Learning 101. Those who stay will be champions. And it's the honest truth. You show up every day, you put that work in, learning from each other. You're putting in that screen time. You're paying attention to the stocks everybody's calling out. Having multiple eyes in the markets. We're all out here calling out stocks like LEDS, U1, before they even go on their moves. We all see it before it happens. So who doesn't like making money, being part of a community? Costs. I'm out here typing in the chat. So, hold on, let me ask something real quick. All right, so I just got a message from somebody, and I'm not going to say his name, but he says, I left so much money on the table today, getting out of things at the slightest dip. Do you usually use trailing stop loss orders? I've just been sitting here and selling when it turns. I made 1500-ish today, but man, I left so much sitting here. LADS especially. Every trader, even new traders, are all going to run into that. They're going to sell. He's not even in here, man. They're going to sell at every single slightest pop that pushes them up into profit, but then they always hold on to their losers. So I'm not about to just repeat everything that I just said. They're going to sell into every little slightest pop. And it just comes with time. You got to put that time in. You got to see these stocks in the way that they move. It's a natural feeling to sell when you instantly go into profit. So if you enter in right here and you're instantly getting pushed up into profit, and then the first red candle that you see, you're selling. It's a natural thing. All new traders go through this. You got to get that screen time under your belt and see these stocks move, how they like to move, understand these charts, see things over and over and over and over again. And another thing, it comes with having a plan in place as well. Everybody has that greed and regret. I buy and sell positions, and then I even, to this day, watch stocks continue to climb up. Do I get regretful and say, man, I should have held on? A little bit, but you can't let that get to you. My goal is to always try to take a slice of the pie. I don't want the whole slice of the pie. I want to try to show up and consistently every day pull money out of the markets. If I can do that, my bag is going to grow and grow and grow and grow. So that's just basic for new traders to go through that. So again, Brian V, you're going to go back and rewatch this because I explained it a lot more before you jumped into this. It's just a lot of it. Every trader goes through that. They do. It's just like, you got to compare it to, let's compare it to AMC. Somebody who bought way back here, and then they sold it here, but then they watched it run all the way up here. And they're saying, man, what if I only held on to it? But they're overlooking, they successfully made money on it. You made money, move on. Most people can't say that. Most people enter in on positions, they don't take profit, they don't sell it, and then they watch it go all the way down, and then regret kicks in. And then they end up holding a bag. And then they got their money tied up for days, weeks, months, even years. Some people have money tied up. I see a lot of comments on YouTube. People, they bag hold. They get in on something and they don't want to cut it and admit loss or defeat. And they hope for it to come back around. And they'll hold it for as long as it takes. But as soon as it pushes them up in profit, they immediately try to take it off. Just remember, pigs get slaughtered. It's a hard one, and like we said today in chat, a lot of people have that expectation that they're just going to come into this and be good in a few months. That's not the case. This is a multi-year progress where you're just going to have to consistently work on yourself and improve. Even till this day, I'm 6 years in. I'm still working on myself every day. You just grow and grow and grow and grow, because the market conditions are always changing, cycles are always changing, themes always pop up and go. Like right now, we have meme stocks. They're up and popping. That's the hot thing. AMC and all of them. Let me show you guys something real quick. I still think it's annoying every time I log in on open up Google, I gotta sign into my profile. Alright, let's type in AMC. Look at how many people are watching this stuff. You got 68,000 people watching this guy. 63,000 people watching this. 3.7 thousand. 18,000. Let's go to live. There's a lot of people live streaming AMC. A lot. So if you're not consistently working on yourself every day, breaking down charts, even on the weekends, you're staying in, you're breaking down charts, you're learning, you're only cheating yourself, because this will pay off in dividends down the road once you pick up on it. Some people will pick this up and learn it faster than others. This AMC, it's gearing up for a potential another push. It's going to run up to the previous day's close. From 56 all the way up to 62.50. There's a few people in chat that are holding on to AMC. Man, that's gotta be stressful. It's gonna make your whole year, though. If you pull it off and it gets that huge run like GameStop did, that one trade will make your whole year. Yeah, I'm not gonna chase after AMC and trade it. It's just too risky. The AMC's more of like you're either in it and holding it, or you're sitting on the sidelines, or you're that dude that gets FOMO and you're buying at the top and you're holding on to it, wait for it to come back to your break-even price. I have no desire to trade AMC. Even if it does go, I have the sympathy plays like BB, BBBY, GameStop, and costs. So I'll let AMC be the leader and scalp the sympathy plays. It's going to be a tough one to trade because it's overcrowded. There's a lot of volume in on it. 11.6 million shares. They've dumped, but it's not that ain't nothing. On average, this stock has been doing 500, 600 million a day in volume. 11 million shares, that's a speck on the, that's a fly. What led to this, though, was just panic sellers. Got a big following on this thing. A lot of people are following and chasing after it. Yeah, they're cashing out. I don't blame them. The stock pretty much tripled in value, quadrupled in value in a week. I would take profit off the table too. Like we've said in the video, it's always good to pay yourself. Reward yourself. And then don't get caught in that dilemma where it slams down $30, $40 from its highs. And then you're like, dang, I should have locked in a little something. Lock in, and then when it crashes down like that again, reload back up. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Enjoy the rest of the day. It's a beautiful day out here in Michigan. And it's summertime. Get out there and enjoy the summer, guys. No need to be cooped up inside all day looking at a monitor. We're in this game to make money, get out, and enjoy our lives. And what did we do this morning? We showed up, we traded LEDS, and a few of us traded U1. We made our money. I'm up almost 5K on the day. Job well done. Let's do it again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. We'll be trading live in the Discord for the Ultimate Pass members. If you guys want to be a part of this community, click that join button on my channel. Join the Discord group. Send Mr. Wolf a message. And join the Wolf Pack. We're all out here every single day. If you show up and put that work in, you will be rewarded down the road. This is a career that it just takes time to learn. Gotta be patient and accept the process. Alright, guys. Be safe out there. Don't do anything stupid. And always have that mindset of live to trade another day. Don't let one trade take you out. Alright, guys. Peace.